Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about some amazing fragrance houses that are perfect if you are just getting into niche. There's a lot of different factors to consider, like likability, a more accessible price point, and of course the artistry of the fragrances. I tried my best to really go through my collection and to find houses that really incorporate these three main factors. The perfect step up from designer sense when you're on your journey to become a certified bona fide frog head. I have 7 different brands here to try, so let's do it. So naturally, really the first house that popped into my mind when I was putting my thoughts together for this video was Parfums de Marly. It is truly one of the best just first steps into getting into niche. You know, it's so accessible, it's so easy to try in store, and you can pick it up for a pretty reasonable price on discounters on sales. I definitely do not recommend paying retail for Parfums de Marly. Make sure that you try it in a store. It's really available in almost every single department store, and then place an order online. And it's kind of fun too because I'd say Parfums de Marly is kind of considered like a status symbol house. They have a lot of very iconic scents that are really known, and they're a very luxurious brand. Basically, the whole line is really good, especially for men. And here are some that I recommend for you to try. So first up is Altair. Could have seen this one coming from a mile away. This is an incredible, very cozy vanilla scent. It's cozy, but it's also insanely attractive for a date night. The vanilla is just so snuggly, and vanilla is an aphrodisiac. It has this mix of bourbon vanilla, this really pretty praline. It's kind of almondy with a touch of LME, but what really brings this together is this cardamom note. So luxurious, so smooth, and cardamom also always just adds a touch of something kind of addictive in a scent. It has this really nice kind of silky smooth texture, more of a unisex vanilla, kind of an oriental gourmand style. It is fantastic. Altair. Another amazing fragrance from this house is Greenly, and I wanted to highlight this one because it's kind of a hidden gem. It's really nice, but it doesn't quite get as much attention as it really deserves. A lot of freshies, like there's more popular freshies. Like I'd say Sedley is much more discussed than Greenly, but this is a really nice scent, you guys. It's kind of this slightly soapy kind of shower gel scent with apple, with greenness. It comes off kind of fruity with mintiness and violet. And this has cashmere too, which just brings all the luxury. It brings all the appeal. It makes it feel more elevated than just a typically soapy scent. Kind of musky in the base. It's a really nice, versatile signature fragrance that you can wear anywhere, every day, every season really. In the office, it'll work in any occasion. But the last fragrance, of course, is going to be Perseus, one of their newer releases. This is perfect for the very zesty citrus lovers out there. This is a citrus that really projects and just lasts forever. There's grapefruit and a very heavy dose of vetiver, geranium, there's blackcurrant and cashmere wood as well. There's sweetness and muskiness. It is bold, so powerful and attention grabbing. This is one that you are basically guaranteed to get compliments with if you wear it. Perseus. So next I want to highlight the house of Habibi New York. This is an amazing US-based fragrance house that really should be on your radar. They have insanely high quality fragrances for a very accessible price point. Their main line starts at around $135 for a 75 ml, and they do have a discount code to save 10%, which is Erica10. So that brings that price down even more. And even now, I cannot believe that they charge that little for these fragrances. Once again, just insane quality for the price point. Every detail from this house is impeccable, with the packaging, with the box that it comes in, but the bottles are beautiful too, with a nice heavy ceramic top. The unboxing is beautiful, but so is the wearing experience. I've been so impressed with them, and these are the ones that I've been really loving. So we'll go ahead and start off with White Moroccan Leather. Now this is one of the most wearable leather fragrances that I have ever tried. It is so amazing and smooth. There's a decent amount of spices and citrus in the opening. I like this too because the citrus really hangs in there and really sticks around into the dry down. There's nutmeg and black pepper with this very kind of light, creamy orris butter and sandalwood. There's a lot of creamy facets in this scent to really balance this kind of light blonde suede leather. It's not an animalic leather. It does not come off rough or like too animal skin like. It's very clean and very elegant and fresh, a very fresh, clean suede leather. It is the perfect, like the most perfect beginner friendly leather scent that just feels very elevated. So next up is Urban Oud, also from their main collection. And this one is inspired by a night out in New York City and just the energy, the overall energy of the city. This is a very beautiful, unique saffron rose scent with a hint of oud. I wouldn't say it's a total straight up rose oud. I definitely get more saffron in here with a hint of this kind of oudy woodiness, but more woody than necessarily oudy. So once again, it's completely beginner safe. It's just so easy to understand, and you're going to find this kind of familiar house DNA that runs through their fragrances in the spices. I love how they bring this kind of exotic twist to very likable DNAs. It's just beautiful, and I love the rose in here. It's very grown-up feeling, and this is just beautiful, so stunning to smell on a man. Definitely the perfect type of scent profile if you want to elevate your aura and your style. Like, this smells like a very fashionable person. I love it. It's Urban Oud. And the last fragrance that I'd like to highlight is Rare Woods Elixir, which is part of their Reserve collection. It's a bit more expensive, but the price is justified. This is an extrait de parfum, and this is also one that I have been just really addicted to in the last like month or so. This was like a signature for me during the holidays, something that I really found myself gravitating towards. It's lactonic and spicy, kind of a sweet gourmand style, but not too overly sweet. It has dates and black tea and ginger with cardamom and cinnamon. It is just so yummy with a really nice twist and a subtle smokiness. It is gorgeous. If you love dates, you need to try Rare Woods Elixir. So unless you are brand new to my channel, you already know my love and admiration for the house of Superz.Budapest. This is also a very accessible house with amazing, amazing price points, even a little bit lower than Habibi New York. That also does very likable but exotic and interesting fragrances. This whole house is really just a great way to step up your scent game. But I want to go ahead and start off with Soho. This one has made it in many, many, many of my top 10 fragrance lists. And I always say it when I smell it, but this smells like the life of the party to me. I don't know, it's so bold and fun and flirty, just very outgoing. It's a very unique, kind of tobacco-ish scent with coconut. There's cinnamon and woods and a really fun, kind of playful sweetness. It's very loud and proud and totally addictive in the air, and it kind of has a bit of this designer-esque kind of DNA that you might be familiar with, but something a little bit different because of that tobacco and coconut. It is so... If you just go down and read the comments, you'll see multiple people talking about how amazing Soho is. It's so fun. And then next up is Morocco. This is probably the most popular from the house. This one went so viral in the last year. It's another really great kind of almondy vanilla scent with sweet notes and a very, once again, exotic spice blend. And also another huge compliment getter. Like, you cannot not get a compliment when you're wearing Morocco. And then a fragrance for the freshy lovers out there, we have Tenerife. This is citrus with vanilla. It's very aromatic with a beautiful warm amber in the base. It's a bit beachy and summery, but still has a bit of warmth, like a blue citrus vanilla. There's some soft white florals here. I just love the combination of this. It's a bit spicy with marine accords. Tenerife. Another USA-based fragrance house is the House of Dastan. And this is a house that is also a bit pricier, on the pricier end. You can still get them with a discount on Max Aroma. It's priced at a point that it feels very appropriate for the level of the quality of the scent that you're getting. And the whole house is done by the master perfumer, Richard Herpon, who perfumed the very iconic oud wood from Tom Ford. So he definitely knows what he's talking about and doing. And also, the bottles are just so cool. I love this Art Deco style. There's just something so, it just catches your eye when you're looking at it. And the first scent is Love Flame. This is an orris butter scent with this slightly kind of earthy, vegetal-ish, like just a hint of carrot seed. So it gives it something a bit different, but it doesn't really jump out at you as carrot seed. But it does have this kind of green vibe to it. This has a lot of ambrette, and this kind of slightly chocolatey accord is really distinctive in here too. If you like things like Dior Homme Intense and Parfum, you will love this, and honestly it's better than both of them, especially with this new DHP 2025. I would get this 100 times over that. It is super impressive, very stylish, and very transformative, and just has this really elevated, elegant wearing experience. And it's unisex as well, leaning slightly masculine because of the spices in here and just that hint of the greenness. But I like to wear it. I wore it the other day. I felt very cool while doing it. But this on a man though is just, oh, it's really, really attractive. And then the next fragrance that we have is Game of Joy. This is a fruity cocktail scent. Now this to me is like signature Richard Herpon. He really knows how to do like dimensional, interesting, fruity cocktail scents. It's very bright and happy, and this has some of the most realistic fruit notes I have ever smelled. This has watermelon, it has pear. I kind of get this like honey-dew accord, but this has mango too, and passion fruit, this juicy, juicy fruit cocktail. But it's not just fruits, it's very dimensional. There's the violet leaves with musk, cypriol, and cashmere wood. It is just so good and fun. I love things that feel kind of tropical and playful, but still very wearable and dressy. This has a lot of patchouli too. They killed it with this one, you guys, and it's unisex as well because of these more darker notes underneath. Unisex, fruity, boozy patchouli scent with really some of the most realistic fruit notes I have ever smelled. This is going to be a summer staple. I can already tell you that. We're in January, but I cannot wait for the summer for this. Game of Joy. Next up, we have the house of Ojar. This house is all about a fusion of fragrances from the East and from the West, a balance between heritage and modernity. And you can find both of these fragrances on Max Aroma. And make sure that you're signed up for the Max Aroma email list because they have crazy deals on the weekend. So if you're interested in picking something up, I would wait until the weekend. Trust me, they have huge sales, like 30 to 50% off almost every weekend. But the first scent that I want to highlight is Wood Whisper. This is my baby. This fragrance to me feels like a warm hug, a very luxurious, cozy cashmere sweater. It has this really nice, comforting effect. This has plum and violet, but truly this scent is all about cashmere wood and this creamy sandalwood vanilla combination, but the heart and soul is cashmere, and you guys know how I feel about cashmere notes and fragrances. It's just such a great combo. You have to try it, and what I like about this is that it's one of those types of scents that does perform very well, but it doesn't really smell like you're wearing a perfume. It smells like it could just be you, but better. It's just a very, very high-end signature scent. Wear it anywhere, and you're going to smell fantastic. Wood Whisper. And then next up, we have something a little bit more bold, Infusion Velours. Definitely a darker scent, more masculine and mysterious, and incensey, fruity and incensey, and it's really the perfect kind of 50-50 balance between the two. There's blackberry and raspberry with soft pepperiness and this very kind of crisp, in-your-face incense, and a little bit of oud too, but it's not a difficult combination. Like when I say in-your-face, you're probably thinking, oh, I don't want to wear that, but it's really not difficult to wear at all. And this one also, I would say, is more woody than necessarily oody, but still really packs a big punch. Insanely bold and very well finished. It just smells like a very, very high-end fragrance. I love the smooth berry notes that really balance out the darker side of this scent. Just something different. And I love the rose gold finishes on Ojar's fragrances. Just a nice detail. Another house that I have been talking about for so long is Paradis Des Sens, and a fragrance that I just adore from them is Felicity. It's truly something special. It is this interesting black tea scent that's kind of sparkling. There's juniper berries with tobacco and leather, with cardamom. There are so many facets to this scent, but it's incredibly fresh and wearable. A great, fresh, easy to wear scent with minimal sweetness. This is a great option if you don't like things that are too sweet or too fruity. So clean, not too sweet or fruity. Felicity from Paradis Des Sens. And then a new release from the house is Ecstasy in the blue bottle. This is going to be more of a floral, spicy type of scent. There's heliotrope and lily of the valley with a lot of saffron. Orange, patchouli, some vetiver in the base. It is a beautiful nighttime scent, very dominating, something kind of ethereal about it, with this really nice tart citrus with a twist and a hint of patchouli. And of course, we cannot forget about Valhalla. This was the king of the summer last year, and this is just a fantastic like fruit basket mango scent mixed with clean linen. So fun. And then the last house that I want to highlight is Swiss Arabian. This is a house from Dubai that also has just insanely low prices, original beautiful creations that are very like luxurious, very high-end feeling. They don't feel like cheap scents at all. The price points are incredible. And I just want to point out before I talk about the scents that you can save 20% off of their website with the code Erica20 until the end of January. And the one that I want to highlight first is Oud 07. This is one of my favorites from the whole house. It is this really nice rose dominant, kind of like blooming, silky rose petal scent with praline and Akigala wood with amber and a really nice kind of gourmand sweetness. There's just so much character to this perfume. I think that's why I'm really drawn to it. There's a hint of oud. It gets kind of woody as it dries, maybe a little chocolatey too. It just honestly has everything that I could possibly want in a perfume, and I love rose. There's attractiveness, performance, and elegance. It's just so stunning. It is a must try if you like rose and oud. But the last fragrance that I want to highlight is Opulence of Dubai. This is going to be from a different collection of scents, and just the bottle is amazing. It has the Burj in the background. This is also going to be based around rose, but it's more about these fresh kind of sweet resins with brightness. There's ginger and cardamom with a dark kind of natural chocolate, like a super dark chocolate note that's going to be more predominant in this scent than Oud 07. There's incense and vetiver with a really nice kind of roasted coffee bean vibe, which I also love. It is incredibly intricate. It makes you feel like royalty when you're wearing it. Not overly sweet and balanced with a lot of freshness. And once again, you can save 20% off of the Swiss Arabian website with the code Erica20 until the end of January, and their prices are already so low. Definitely something to take advantage of if you've been wanting to add a Swiss Arabian fragrance to your collection. But yeah, guys, that was just a quick video going over some of my favorite beginner-friendly niche fragrance houses. I've gotten many requests to put together a video about this topic, and I could definitely do a part 2 if you're still interested. There's a whole world out there of perfume that I can help you to discover, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please leave a comment down below if you've tried any of these fragrances. What do you think about them, and what is your favorite beginner-friendly niche fragrance house? I would love to know what you think. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate each and every one of you so much, and I will see you next time. Bye.